guys, my name is Infinite Elgin and I am the Trap King. Seriously guys, what's going on? Welcome to another video by Paramount Performance. Today we're going to be going over the best exercises that are overlooked and underrated. In no particular order here, these are just going to be not even a top 10, but these are just going to be a list of some of the best exercises you can do that you may not be doing right now. So starting out with number one, we're going to go with the incline curl. Now for a lot of you, you may have seen this done or wondered what someone was doing if they're leaning back and they have their arm behind them. That is a standard incline curl. The reason why the incline curl is underrated is because, or overlooked, is because a lot of these exercises that I'm going to name off, people don't do them because they're hard. Now, the reason why this type of curl would be harder than other types of curls is because when you're sitting on the bench on that incline, you're taking out a lot of the shoulders in the back that would assist someone when they're doing bicep curls. You know, a lot of the times when you see someone doing a bicep curl, they're throwing their back into it or they're swaying, and it's typically because they're lifting a weight that the bicep can't support. Now, when you're on an incline, you can't do that. It really gives you a nice deep stretch through the bicep, and it actually hits the longest part of the bicep, the biggest part of the bicep, the brachii. Number two is going to be the reverse grip tricep extension, or pull down, push down, whatever you, any variation of a reverse tricep movement here is going to be fantastic. Even going reverse grip tricep presses are fantastic as well. And again, you don't see a lot of people do these because they're difficult. This is another movement that's going to really isolate the tricep. It's going to take out the supporting muscles, so it's going to work the tricep better. Another benefit of doing something like this is that it hits the medial head of the tricep. Now, this isn't necessarily the biggest muscle in your tricep, but it is overlooked. Not a lot of people end up working the smaller part of their tricep. Now, the reason why I'm saying this one especially is because if you're struggling with your bench press, if you're looking for a new way to kind of increase a PR, a great way to do it is by either focusing on the front of the shoulders or your triceps. Because a lot of people, they're strong enough to lift a heavier weight, but on the bench they don't have the stability to do it, or they, their chest is strong enough to do it, but their shoulders are, or they don't have enough strength in their tricep to get it up. Now, if you start working on different movements for the supporting muscles, then that can be a great way to increase your bench PRs. The third one on our list is going to be hanging sit-ups, or inverted sit-ups, also known as. Now, I understand that this is an advanced move, but it's something that you can try. I mean, at home, I guess. You could do it at home if you have gravity boots or something to hook your feet into, like a chin-up or a pull-up bar at home. But typically, the way you're going to see this done in the gym, or the way you would do it, is if you have a partner, female, relationship goals. But two is going to be either on a decline bench, or you can also do it with a punching bag. The reason why I say this as opposed to a different ab exercise is because the amount of stability that is involved when you're hanging upside down to really engage that core and lower back to get you through that movement, because you not only have to support yourself on the way up, but you have to support yourself on the way down. You also get a great workout in your hip flexors and your legs as well. So this is an all-around lower body great movement. Alright guys, so number 4 on the list is we're going to be looking at the alternating dumbbell chest press. Now, this is another one that's going to be great at isolating one side of the body than the other, or I should say one pectoral muscle at a time. So instead of just going through the motion, you know, like a typical traditional bench press or dumbbell press, you're gonna be hitting one side, coming down, and then the other side. This allows you to address imbalances in the bicep. If you're ever doing a dumbbell press and you notice that maybe one arm is going up faster than the other, you have an imbalance, and it's fairly uncommon that people do have imbalances in their muscles from one side of the body to the other, and this is a great way of addressing that because you're isolating the left side from the right side, so there is no support here. You're engaging your core, and a fundamental part of this movement is going to be your legs. Your legs definitely used for stability. The best benchers in the world, they drive through their legs and they drive through their back when they bench. So key components to this lift. It's another really solid way to increase your overall strength on your bench press. Now, again, I talked about in the previous one, tricep, you know, reverse grip tricep, increasing bench strength, but this is a great way to do it as well because it's going to address stability issues. Prior, I had said one of the reasons why a lot of people can't increase on their PR, even when they're strong enough to do it, is that they're not strong enough to handle that weight with that stability. So if you were to put them on a machine, they could hit that weight no problem, but now all of a sudden it's free weight, it's going to be much more difficult. Doing an alternating dumbbell press is going to be a great way to increase stability strength. Alright guys, number 5. Number 5 is going to be the overhead pullover. Now this can be done with a dumbbell or cables, and the reason why I have this on here is because, I mean, you could say this is a chest or back movement, but I really enjoy this one for my back. Now it's true it does engage your chest when you do this. It actually engages your rear delts, your triceps, your shoulders, your traps. It's a great upper body movement. Now the reason why I say doing this for the back is because something I had noted on earlier, and that's balance, having balance. So you want big biceps, you got to have big triceps. You want a big wide chest, you have to have a back that's big enough to support that chest. And one of the key areas that an overhead pullover is going to work is going to be your lats. This is a great overlooked exercise for your lats. Lots of people do lat pull downs, variations thereof, but this is one I don't really see too many people doing, and this is a great way to target your lats and your triceps as well. Wide back, wider chest. You need to have balance. A muscle can only get so big without the supporting muscles around it getting just as big. Alright, so our next 3 spots are 6, 7, and 8 are going to be filled by 3 great, bigger lower body exercises. And I'm talking about the leg press, I'm talking about the deadlift, and I'm talking about the squat. Now, in particularly, what's overlooked about these is form, guys. Range of motion. I cannot stress enough, and it's actually why I chose Infinite Elgin as the intro character for this video. For those of you who don't know, if this is the first time you're watching, lately on all my videos I've been introducing myself as some sort of fitness YouTube personality. Anyways, the reason why I have these on this list is the amount of people that come in on a regular basis to the gym that do not squat to death. That when they leg press, they round their lower back, they allow their hips to come up, to round and stuff like that. Or when they're doing their deadlift, they allow their backs wrist to round and everything. And guys, like, I love lifting heavy weights just as much as the next person, but you gotta understand, you really gotta understand that form is gonna give you more benefits than lifting heavy. And I'm sure some people are gonna disagree with that and say like, oh, you know what, well, Arnold used to cheat. Well, yeah, he did, but he didn't cheat all the time. There can be benefits to cheating, but more times than not, lifting with good form is gonna foster better results than lifting heavy. And I'll say lifting heavy, I mean lifting too heavy. There's nothing wrong with lifting heavy, but it's when you lift with such horrible form because the weight is so heavy, you're not doing any benefit to yourself. In fact, you're probably doing yourself a great disservice because of the chance of injuries. CrossFit. Kidding, guys. I'm not a big fan of CrossFit, but if you do it in a safe way and it makes you feel better and you see results, more power to you. Anyways, guys, that has been my list of exercises that are overlooked and overrated that you should try in the gym. Give them a try. Tell me if you like them, if you dislike them in the comments below. Again, guys, thanks for coming around. Thanks for sticking around. Please like, share, favorite, subscribe to this video, and I'll see you on the next one.